So, the first thing I'm going to do is I want this. Oops, and I forgot to select the arc tool. I want this coming up here, right, and then connecting to that. Now, if you do it in one piece, right, you get a tunnel, which is, you know, kind of okay, but I actually want to leave myself the option of running the railway through here, right, probably in a tunnel, okay, and I want it to go underneath these avenues, right? I don't want it to create those silly railway crossings. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. If you use the arc tool and bring this up here, it doesn't do a lot, right? But if you start, and I'm going to try and give you a better look at this. If you start from up the top here, right? Yeah, about there-ish I want it, and bring it down here. It'll give you a nice raised road. Okay, so now we can run our railway under here, and we won't have any of those silly railway crossings. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now again, it's given me a really, these graphics are a little bit shoddy, guys at Maxis. A little bit shoddy. What's going on? But we can run the railway through here and like under here or whatever, and that's cool. I may actually improve that because you can actually get that better. But hey, times are pressing. Let's get on now. I'm going to switch to a high density street. Now what I had in mind was I want like a really big bridge, like coming down here and getting smaller, and I'll show you what I mean. Now if you go up to this top peak up here, and I'm using a high density road rather than an avenue because it scales better with the buildings. If you use an avenue, it looks huge, and I don't think it looks that great. Now you need to get the road to balloon a little bit. Okay, that's not doing what I want. This is fiddly, guys. Alright, this is fiddly. You're gonna have to play around with it. Now, I think that is kind of what I want. Let's draw that. Now, this is one of the reasons why I gifted 7 million to this city, because these roads are expensive. And now, this is pretty much what I wanted. Now, I'll try and show you. Sometimes they're level and then they suddenly go down. What I wanted was this gradual descent. Now you imagine, right, put in some big buildings either side of this, and you've got this coming through the middle of them. Gonna look quite cool. I think gonna look quite cool. Now, there's a second sort of focus building that I want to put in, which is going to be down here, but I'm gonna do that later. So okay, cool. So we've got this road going up here. Well, that's all very well and good, Skye, but where's it going to go from there? Well, we are going to put in another road from here and you have to play around with it because it does all kinds of weird and wonderful things. Okay, now I've repositioned that first road, and as you can see, I've still got the graduated curve coming down here. And we're going to try again to see if we can get this one coming around here. This is what I meant about, you know, it kind of goes level. Let me see if I can show you this properly. It kind of goes level and then you get a steep decline, and I don't want that. I want this gradual, nice gradual decline all the way down the curve. So let's keep going. It will get there. We'll do this if it kills me. All right, at last. Now, the reason I wanted to show you that is because I wanted you to see that it's not actually like that easy to get exactly what you want. You've got to persevere. You've got to just like screw around with it and just see what works to get exactly the right thing, right? But I wanted you to see that because it isn't easy. You do have to play around with it. Okay, so you're going to say, well, you know, that's great, Skye, but you've got a road and it just goes all the way up here and then all the way down there, and that's kind of pointless. Yeah, but it's not going to be pointless, so watch. So what we're going to do, I'm now going to put this road back in, right, and so you can't, you know, you have trouble drawing roads over roads, but hey, it doesn't mind drawing an avenue straight through the support of another road, you know, yeah, whatever. Um, Now, here's a little tip, and I know that there are some people out here who don't know this, so I think this is worth throwing in. Um, if you want to get different types of bridges, because there are different types of bridges, um, you use the road upgrade tool. Now, you've probably seen like big suspension bridges and thought, how the hell do you get those? Now, some of you will know this. But like for avenues, if you were to click on this avenue, right, you can turn this into a suspension bridge like that. Okay? So in case you didn't know how to do that, that's how you do that. I don't want suspension bridges in that because like the red doesn't go. I want this like white, grey, steel, you know, polished aluminium kind of feel to the place. So let's just get rid of that. Now we're back to where we were. Okay. Now the reason I want to show you this because I'm in kind of two minds which looks better for this city, and we may not decide this like until like right at the end. But I thought I'd throw it out there so that you guys could give me comments. Which do you think looks better? This like ladder style support, or, and I'm kind of leaning towards switching to this arch bridge, which doesn't have like the ladder supports, and it's got these little arches at the top. What do you think? I'm kind of into, because I look at them and like I can see this, but I don't know. See, these arches kind of give it like a, I don't know, a Victorian architecture feel. And I think maybe this is more modern. So what the hell? Well, we'll switch it back for now. But if you guys have got comments on which you think, you know, looks the better out of these two, then, you know, throw me a comment. Tell me what you think. So let's put this back for the time being because yeah. Right, there we go. Okay, but like I said, this is kind of pointless because why do you just want the traffic going around there? So we're going to put in some extra stuff and some links and whatever.